Welcome, beautiful yogis, to our Kundalini Yoga Sadhana class today. And today we're going to be doing the Opportunity and Green Energy set. And this is a powerful set to manifest abundance and opportunities. This set opens the heart center and attracts opportunities, and an attitude, an open heart, an attitude of gratitude can help attract more things to be grateful for. The heart is like a magnet to attract more to be grateful for. So, and opportunities and prosperity can come in many different ways than we may have previously thought. So just being open to prosperity and abundance in new ways by keeping an open heart and an attitude of gratitude. So we'll go ahead and start by tuning in and creating some heat in the palms, bringing the hands into prayer pose at the heart center, and just sitting with a tall spine, taking a deep breath in, holding the breath, and releasing the breath, and inhaling to begin the Adi Mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath, just thinking of something that you have to be grateful for, holding that thought, holding that feeling of gratitude, and releasing the breath. Excuse me, relaxing the hands down. And And we're just going to start with a minute of breath of fire to open the heart, build prana life force energy in the body. So coming into heart center opener, shoulders are back, heart open, focus at the brow point between the eyebrows, and we'll begin a minute of breath of fire, panting like a dog through the nose. The navel is the bellows. Inhaling the palms together in prayer pose up over the head, stretching up to the sky, holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown. And exhale, prayer pose down to the heart center, and just pausing here briefly. And relax, and we'll come into our first exercise for the Opportunity and Green Energy set. So we're going to come sitting on the heels in rock pose, and just resting the hands down in the lap. We're inhaling forward, exhaling back. Begin warming up the spine with spinal flexes. So as you inhale and come forward, bringing your attention to the tailbone, inhaling Sat. As you come back, bringing the attention to the third chakra, exhaling Nam. So inhaling to first chakra, forward, exhaling Nam, third chakra. So we'll be here for a minute. Inhale first chakra, exhale third chakra. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam, moving with the breath. And after your next exhalation, it's coming back to center, inhaling deeply, holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing pelvic floor, squeezing from the root to the crown. And exhale, relax. And this next posture we're going to come into, it's body drops. So the full posture is lifting up, using the strength of the upper body, and then dropping down. If you can lift your legs up too. Also blocks might help for this. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Or if neither one of those is comfortable for you, coming into easy pose, inhaling up, dropping down on the exhale. We're stimulating the Muladhara chakra, the root chakra energy here. So we're going to be here for just over a minute in any of those options. Moving with the breath, halfway there. Stimulating that Muladhara chakra, base of the spine, root chakra. And relax. Just taking in a deep breath. Holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown. And relax. And here we're going to come into a crow pose variation with breath of fire as crow pose squat variation. So we're coming just onto the feet here, interlacing the fingers, pointing the fingers out in front, and we're going to come into breath of fire for about a minute and a half. So you're going to feel the energy circulating at your heart center in this posture. So panting like a dog through the nose, and fingers are pointed out, and we'll begin breath of fire, powerfully pumping the navel. Powerfully pumping the navel. Last 30 seconds here, feeling the energy circulating at the heart center, keeping those arms parallel to the mat, focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows. Last little bit here. Inhaling deeply, hold the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing the energy from the root to the crown, and holding the breath, projecting out the heart center here. And relax, relaxing the hands down. And we'll very gently come up into standing here for this next posture. And we're going to come into opposite arm and leg punches. So as the right arm comes out, the left leg is going to, or the left knee is going to come up. So powerful punching here. You can be here for a minute and a half. stimulating the heart and lung meridians, the heart center, Anahata chakra here. Also strengthening our aura, our projection, our magnetic field. Powerful out breath. Last 30 seconds. And relax. Shake out the arms and the legs. Catch your breath. This next posture that we're going to come into is Kundalini lotus. So for here, the full posture is grabbing the toes, stretching the legs up, pressing the thumbs into the toenails, and coming into breath of fire here for a minute and a half. If this is not comfortable for you to hold, bring the legs down, grab the knees, shins, or toes, pull the toes toward you, straight back, and breath of fire here. So coming up into Kundalini lotus, and begin breath of fire. Last 30 seconds here. Powerful breath of fire. Building prana life force energy in the body. Powerfully pumping the navel. Focus at the breath point between the eyebrows. And back is straight. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown, holding the breath. And from here, we're going to come into Treya Kriya. So here we're sitting on the left heel and bringing the right foot on top of the left leg. In this posture, if that's not doable for you, you can bring your left foot to your right inner thigh. Do an easy pose variation here. So palms are going to be up, thumb tips together touching. So palms up, right on top of left, thumbs touching, just resting in the lap here. And this mantra that we are going to chant, Om Soham, means I and thou. It's a mantra to heal the heart center. So just feel free to release any resentments, any old stuff around the heart, blockages. Just let it release into the sound current. This is a very healing mantra for the heart center. And it's Om Soham, I am thou, and we'll just be here chanting from the heart for a few minutes here. the breath and projecting out the heart center. And relax, and we'll be coming here back into easy pose. So any comfortable cross-legged seated position. And we'll be getting ready to come into our next posture. So here we're going to come back into breath of fire again, and in another heart center opening posture. So the arms are going to be parallel to the mat, pulling the thumbs back, shoulders back, heart open. Just visualizing as we do breath of fire, visualizing the energy circulating at the heart center, and then going down the right arm, out the right palm, creating an arc up over the head, into the left palm, and back to the heart center. Just visualize that circuit of energy here. And we'll be here for a couple of minutes with a powerful breath of fire. So we'll begin pulling those thumbs back, shoulders back, heart open. Focus at the brow point between the eyebrows. Visualizing that energy circulating the heart centers, circulating down the right arm, up, out the right palm, up over the head, into the left palm, and back to the heart center. Inhale deeply, hold the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown, projecting out the heart center. So not releasing the hands down, we're going to bring the hands behind the head, interlace the fingers, and come into sitting bends. So we're inhaling here, exhaling forward as deep of a bend as you'd like to go into. Inhale up, exhale down. If you want to bring the forehead all the way to the mat, just moving with the breath here. Inhaling up, holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown, projecting out the heart center. And relax the breath. And from here, releasing the fingers, we're going to bring the hands out and do breath of fire here, moving the hands up and down for a minute. Inhale. Hands are about the level of the brow point. Hold the breath, squeeze root lock, and this time projecting out the brow point, Ajna chakra between the eyebrows. And relaxing the hands down. And so for this next posture we're going to come into, it's called the Cosmic Connection breath. So the first 2 minutes, we're interlacing the fingers and we're going to make a halo around our head in the self-blessing posture. The palms about 4 to 6 inches over the top of the head. And we'll begin breath of fire. Our eye focus will be through the crown, like looking up through the top of the head, up at the hands. And then we're going to join the base of the palms together, interlace the fingers. Index fingers are up like this, and just come into long, deep breathing here for 2 minutes. And the last 2 minutes of this breath, we are teepeeing the fingers like this and focusing, looking up through the crown, up at the hands, and breath of fire for the last 2 minutes. So we'll begin. First 2 minutes, interlacing the fingers, palms down, and eyes are closed, shoulders back, heart open, and we will be imagining we're looking through the top of the head up at the palms. 2 minutes here. Breath of fire. Powerfully pumping the navel, about 30 seconds here. Inhale deeply, hold the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha root lock, squeeze from the root to the crown. Imagine gazing up through the crown, up at the hands, holding the breath here. And here we're joining the palms together, index fingers pointing up at the sky, coming into long, deep breathing, still imagining looking up through the top of the head, up at the hands, just breathing long and deep here. Slowing and deepening the breath, less than a minute left here. So imagine gazing through the crown up at the hands. Hold the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha root lock, Squeezing from the root to the crown. Holding the breath here. And relax. Last 2 minutes in cosmic connection. TPing the fingers. Eyes are closed down. Focus at the brow point between the... focus at the crown. And we'll begin last 2 minutes of breath of fire. So last minute here, powerful breath of fire. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath, squeezing Mulabandha root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown. Gazing through the crown up at the fingers and hands. And as we release the breath, releasing the lock, we're not going to bring the hands down, we're going to bring the palms right to the shoulder level here. So this next posture, we're going to be chanting the mantra, Hari, 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 Had. That means creation in action. This is a creative energy mantra. So pulling the navel in with each Hari, 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 Had. So just imagine green energy, the heart chakra, the green energy from the heart chakra and the palms just radiating out as we chant Hari, 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 Had. Attracting opportunities and abundance. Hari, 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 Had. 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 Inhale. Projecting out the palms and the heart center, holding the breath. And we'll just exhale, bring the palms up on the knees. And just meditating here. Just imagine sitting in a shower of blessings, of abundance, feeling that gratitude overflowing in your heart, opening your heart to even more to be grateful for. just start thinking of the things that you have in your life to be grateful for. Just feeling all those blessings showering down on you. All the beautiful things coming to you. Just taking a moment to just say a silent prayer or set an intention. Feel all of those blessings, all that love, all the beauty, all the things that we have to be grateful for, showering down on us. And here we'll close the class with one long Sadhana. Just creating some heat in the palms, bringing the hands into purpose. Inhaling to begin. Sadhana. Love to all, joy to all, peace to all beings everywhere. Thank you for practicing with me today. If you have any questions or comments or want to share your experience, I'd love to hear about it. Also, it's nice to lay down in Shavasana after a yoga set and just soak up the good vibes that you created during your practice today. So thank you so much.